Hey y'all, Joe for here, the cranky old gay guy, and today I am going to be rendering collagen. So what makes me cranky is when I don't know how to do something. So when I don't know how to do something, I want to learn how to do it. And today I'm going to learn how to render collagen using chicken feet, cow's feet, a little bit of vinegar and water. Put it in a slow cooker. My friend Elio suggested this. He's been using it for 2 months, or been ingesting this stuff for 2 months, and he told me how to do it. So we're going to give it a try. He swears by it. He says it gives him strength, no more joint pain, great skin, great hair. I mean, I've seen pictures. He does look good and looks very healthy, but you know, he's, I think, under 40, so maybe 40. I don't know how old he is. That's beside the point. What we're going to do is get started. First, we're going to take this chicken feet, frozen, cow feet, frozen, apple cider vinegar, and then this is the slow cooker. So let's get this thing started. Okay, so what I'm going to do is add all the ingredients. First, we're going to add the chicken feet. Let me try to get those loose first. Hold on. I'm going to thaw them out with water. Pretty, aren't they? Ooh. Imagine all the chickens that have to die to make you look pretty. Yeah, I know it's sad. I don't like to think about it. But if they're going to be murdered for food anyway, we might as well not waste any of the parts. Okay, now we put the cow foot in. That over there. Washing my hands before I touch the vinegar bottle. We don't want to promote salmonella in the kitchen, do we? No, we do not. Okay. We're going to add 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. 1, 2, 3. We're going to top that off so there's water just covering the meat. Let me get some cold water out here. Okay. A little bit more. We want everything to cook down and fall away from the bone. We don't want anything up and exposed. We want everything just to like mush, I guess. Get that out of the way. Now, since this is a pressure cooker, I need to put that on like that, cinch it tight, make sure that it's locked down to keep the pressure in. And then I find the slow cook setting, and I guess we can turn it on first. Slow cook setting, it says 2 hours. We're going to increase that to 12 hours. I want this to be really, really cooked down. Well, actually, let's try 6 hours to start. And then I will check it, and because again, it's 24 hours, but this is a pressure cooker, and usually chicken only takes 15 minutes. Frozen chicken sometimes takes 25. Let's just do this. When I hit, it's going to start. What will happen is when it reaches the proper temperature, then this will start its countdown, and then we'll be good to go. I will check on it. That's going to be like, how many hours did I say? 6? That's going to be 1 o'clock in the morning. But that's okay, because it's still going to stay hot and warm. I might open it sooner just to check it out. And when you open a pressure cooker, first you have to hit the relief valve, which will let all the steam out, because if you try to open it while there's still pressure in there, it could blow up and hurt you. Okay, so that's what I'm doing for now, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, one of the steps for the rendering is to sanitize the jars that the rendering is going to go into. Here we have jars in boiling water. You do it for 10 minutes. These have already been sterilized. I'll be putting those on some clean wax paper in a bit, so I can pull these out and then put some more in. I don't know if I have enough jars, but we shall see. Okay, the cooker is done. The rendering should be complete. So I've already relieved the pressure. It's been sitting for over a half hour since it stopped. Open this sucker up. Put that aside. I'm going to show you what this looks like. See all that stuff floating around? It's exactly as it should look. Everything is falling apart. The meat's coming off. It's just little bones and joints. So let's go ahead and scoop this. Put this back over here like this. I'm going to take all of the... There we go. Sorry about the wiggle, guys. We're going to go ahead and take all the bones out. And all of the stringy, chewy stuff that didn't melt down. And this can be reused in your next stock when you put some fresh things in there, because it will continue to break down. That's my understanding. If that is incorrect, please, someone let me know. So you want to drain this like so. Put it over there. Oh, there's a lot of things to pick up. We had a bunch of feet in here, a bunch of chicken feet, and the big bones are from the cow foot. Didn't realize there was so much bone in a cow foot like that. Just move this over here like this. Some more. These are all the tiny little foot bones that have broken off the chicken feet. They come loose. Some more. You can see that. Which is exactly what I believe we were trying to accomplish. I did have to adjust the time, as when I set the pressure cooker on slow cook option, it lets you do 4, 6, or 12 hours, and 12 hours wasn't enough. So I put it on another 6 hours, which still wasn't enough. And I ended up going to regular meat settings and just cooking it an hour at a time, checking it an hour at a time until it broke down. Okay, so we've got that set aside. And now what we're going to do is I'm going to pour this through a strainer and collect it in a bowl, and then I will take that bowl and pour it into the glass bottles, or little fruit containers, the canning jars that I have sterilized. So we will be right now. What I'm going to do is pour it through this strainer into a collection dish. I was watching a video online and they put a paper towel in here first. And what that does is it catches more of the debris, and I guess it helps scoop out the fat, or so you're going to have less fat to scoop off. So I'm just going to pick this up like this, and yes, this is hot, so I'm going to put something on my fingers. Two big old beautiful pot holders, huh? So we're going to pick this up again. Oh boy, like so. I'm going to start pouring. Try not to make a mess. Okay, now I don't know if this Pyrex container here is going to actually hold all the liquid, but we'll see. Let's see where that's at. It looks like that Pyrex container, it's not full, it just hasn't strained through because of the paper towel. So we're going to have to let that sit. Let that sit a bit and let it drain through, and then we'll come back and revisit it. Okay, I've lifted the paper towel and it is pretty clogged up, so we're going to let it drain, and then we'll replace the paper towel and do another one. Okay, I'm going to have more, probably another half a bowl of this to do, but in the meantime I am going to go ahead and pour this into the jars to let them settle, and I'm doing that so I can keep everything sterile. So I sterilized this Pyrex dish as well. So let's go ahead and we're going to put some in the jars. Up to there. Go to there. Go to here. To there. Oh, we can top this off a bit. Okay, so that's 3. So we're going to have another 3, I think. Put this back here. You get another paper towel filter. Set this in like that. Fold it over. Okay. Here we go again. I'm going to pour this in here like this. And yes, the pan is cooled, so I don't need mitts this time. Yay! Okay. So that's it for that. And we still got some grit. I don't know if you can see that in there. That would have come out. We're going to let this drain as well. I would let it go just through the screen, but I'm afraid that it's going to let too many particulates in, or body parts. And when I want this, when it's congealed into that jelly substance that you eat or mix with your food or your beverages, I don't want chunks of anything in it. That's what the paper towel is helping me do, because a screen, although it would strain, it wouldn't strain. I think some of the pieces are a little too, they're bigger than a paper towel. Well, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that the screen would let junk through and the paper towel doesn't. And I will just have to put up with the delay of waiting for this to drain. So that's it for the video for the moment. Okay, I've lifted the paper towel and it is pretty clogged up. So we're going to let it drain. And then we'll replace the paper towel and do another one. Okay, we're going to finish this off. Now, these are old jelly jars. Blackburn jelly. I used to buy a lot of it, and I would collect these. And over the years, I've given several of these away. I guess you could use them for drinking cups if you wanted, or drinking glasses. I'm going to move that over there. I'm going to fill up another one. There we go there. Boop-a-doo. Here we go here. I think this is probably the last one. And it is. Oh, see, I've already got a lot of sediment in the bowl here. I'm not going to put that through. I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of that. Now we're going to put lids on all of these. And again, when I was sanitizing and boiling the jars, I boiled the lids as well. There's 2. I'm going to put these in the refrigerator where they are going to both separate. The fat will rise to the top and they'll congeal. So they'll be like a jelly. And once that happens, I can go in, open the jar, and I will take a spoon and scrape off the fat that's on the top. And what's left below should be the collagen that I will then take a couple tablespoons in the morning and mix it in your coffee, a couple tablespoons at night and mix it in a beverage or your food. just so you're getting like 4 tablespoons a day. That's what has been recommended to me. And we shall see how it goes. So after this congeals and all, I'll take another video of that and show you. But for now, that's it. Bye-bye. So this is this morning, and as you can see, the fat has risen to the top of the collagen. Not a lot of fat, because I believe the paper towel caught a whole bunch of that. This is all the fat I scraped off. And then this is the stuff I'm going to put in my coffee. So let me get a clean spoon here. I'm going to take 2, we need tablespoons. Just a sec. I'm going to dig around in here. Okay, oh, doesn't that look pleasant? I'm going to put that right into the hot coffee. Rinse that off again. Get another scoop of this stuff. Put it into the coffee. And just let that melt in my coffee. And it did almost melt instantly. Now let's see if I can taste it. I don't know if you can see me or not. Nope. It did not change the flavor of the coffee at all, although you can see the oils on top of the coffee. More so than just regular coffee oils. All right, that's it. It looks like it's good to go.